Everyone always told me that marijuana was fun. We were old ladies, hey? Old ladies can try anything, right? We can get away with anything. We had a birthday party. Instead of going to Angelo's or out to some restaurant, we went to one of the girls' house named Shirley.
Are we going to protect them and use different names?
Protect their identity.
The names have been changed to protect the
Anyway, so we're at Shirley's house and we just mixed our first drinks. I just had one drink and I think everyone else was still on their first drink too. And this gal come in and threw these brownies down on the counter. She had told us she had some brownies, but we weren't really thinking about eating brownies. We wanted to try to smoke marijuana. When I'm sitting out there on the sun porch, everyone always told me that marijuana was fun. None of us had ever tried it before, so we thought we were going to be smoking it, let alone eating it.
How old were you guys?
Oh, that was just a couple years ago. Maybe, it was probably before my surgery. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. So it's been 2.5 years ago. I don't know, 3 years maybe. I don't think we were quite 70 because, yeah, I must have been in my late 60s.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we
Have you heard
these
this story
brownies
before?
and just little bites, and that didn't do anything. You know, we're sitting around at this little bar, and everyone thinking, well, there's nothing to that. And so we ate a little more. Eating brownies. And then pretty soon Karen's starting to get sick. That's not her real name. All the girls put her in the living room and went off and left her, and I'm thinking, God, I can't leave her in there by herself, so I went in there with her because she's my friend. Looking at her, I couldn't believe her eyes. Oh my God, she looked terrible. So they called 911, and we're waiting and we're waiting. They finally get in and they come in and they're checking her over. All her vitals are good. Her sugar level is good, but she looked horrible. So anyway, they took her away in an ambulance, and then pretty soon the rest of us starting to feel something. That's the clue that something's wrong when more than one of us start fading away. I sat down on this chair on the sun porch, and I was actually eyeballing the floor. I wanted to just lay down, but I knew if I laid down, I'd never get up again. Yeah. And so this one lady's husband was sitting there, and I was talking to him about how I felt and everything, and he was a little more savvy on drugs and stuff, and he says he'd never known marijuana to affect anybody the way it affected us girls, you know. We wanted to try to smoke marijuana. So I'm sitting out there and I'm thinking, and I even asked him, when's the fun going to start? I did. I thought, well, pretty soon I'm going to start Googling and having fun. But it never did. It never started. There was never any fun. So pretty soon his wife came up to the door, this other door, and told her husband, let's go. Don't ask any questions. Just get me out of here right now. So anyway, they left. And then this other gal came out and was sitting there. And I closed my eyes because they felt so heavy. I just didn't even want to open my eyes. Well, little did I know, she got up and left, and I didn't know it. I'm sitting there talking to myself. There was a statuette of a dog, so they always said I was talking to this dog. We wanted to try to smoke marijuana. Anyway, Ray had just put his feet in the water down at the Puyallup River. He was going fishing that day. He just stepped in the water when I called him on his cell phone and told him to come and get me. And he says, you're kidding. I says, no, come and get me. So it did. It took him about an hour or so to get there. For some reason, I don't know why, I guess I just assumed, or maybe I thought I was drunk, not really high on marijuana. I didn't know. But I couldn't realize that I was drunk because I only had one drink. Just never had any fun. Never told Ray. I don't know why, I just never thought to tell him. So he didn't find out until he went back to get the vehicle that it was the marijuana. That it was the marijuana.
Grandma overdosed on brownies.
Oh, I learned my lesson. Anyway, I couldn't walk. My legs were like rubber. Had to have help getting in the vehicle, help getting out, help getting in the house when I got home. It was awful. Never, ever, ever do that again. We wanted to try to smoke marijuana.
That's because you had too many brownies.
Yes. Okay, story ended.